It back to the year 2002, where His Excellency the late Mwai Kibaki gave us the aspect of free education. This is something that in the East African space or in the East African countries, Kenya was the first to actually deliberate on this. And now we are coming into an age or an era whereby we now, the young people who are educated during that time have now come of age. And now this era has come of age and it now needs employment opportunities. So it looks like, it's like our systems were not prepared or planned for this demographic, because the demographic of unemployment is about 12.7%. With an age bracket of 18 to 35 people. Yep. Over 67% of young people are not employed. So we're looking at different kind of ways in which we can actually enhance these employment opportunities. So I can say, first of all, that Kenya is a very blessed nation. It is a country that actually speaks volumes for the continent. If you look at the demographic positioning of Kenya, it actually looks like the heartbeat of Africa. Yeah. So I must admit that Kenya actually has very diverse opportunities for the East African continent. So I would not actually look at it in a bad way that other countries or other people are coming into Kenya to actually look at the systems of how can Kenya benefit me? What can I learn from here? The truth is our education system is very high. We have really set the bar high. We've set the bar high. As many young people, the digital era, you're seeing our social media flocking, the young people on Twitter, the young people on the TikTok, we are the ones who have a say. So you can see the demographic of learned young people who have come of age are now entering into the digital era, the digital space. So this is a space that now needs to be convened. It needs to now be set up policies that can actually create jobs for them. So I must admit that we as Kenya are actually standing at the bar. And that's why other countries or other people are flogging into Kenya saying, what can we get from Kenya? What is it that they've done that we have not done as a nation? So I believe Kenya is a blessed land and we can actually learn from this, and the government can actually be able to twist and turn systems to be able to work for it. Because Kenya, we just went through a revolution, a Gen Z revolution, an economic liberation where young people are saying, we want money. We want a way in which we can actually provide for our younger generations. You're seeing them now starting to give birth, starting to actually procreate and create families from themselves, but they're not able to feed these families. So we need to actually synthesize and figure out what are the systems that can actually be able to create a better economic system for our young people. How can we be able to delve into this and create more propelling systems, especially in this digital era?
Right. And Ivy could be right when she says that this is a generation that perhaps we were not prepared for, based on the kind of education that they got, the proximity to it, and the fact that many, embraced it. But the question of unemployment is something that we have been trying to address for decades, John. We have seen policies and programs that have been developed to help us tackle this kind of menace. For the longest of time, I know, and perhaps this is not unique to Kenya, but Africa and I mean even the bigger brothers. What do you suppose it is that we are actually not doing right as a nation so that we can be able to tackle this?